Okay. Hello, hello? Wait. Hello, hello? Stream going? So Woe in Hall name is German and translated to 2.5. Really? Should I call him 2.5? That's a cool name. Alright, we can do co-op. If I join your empire in co-op, that means I can't have my own nation though, right? Justinian? I'm confused. Or is it Federation? Are we doing Federation this time? Right. If we're doing Federation, then I can't be the Imperial Man, right? Because I'm a xenophobe. I don't understand. Yes, we are the same empire. I don't necessarily want to do that. I'd like to do a Federation, if we can. How do we do Is that like a origin we have to pick? Or something? How does that work? Fed is okay. How do we do Fed? No, it's a tradition. Okay, do I have to do it in my tradition? Can I not do that? Civics. I don't know. Can I be in a federation as... No, traditions is when the game starts. Oh, really? Okay. Sure then. I'm sorry, Alfarius, for not continuing the game. I know you were really invested into that. If you're still here, Alfarius. He was... I feel a little bit bad for that, for him. I don't think we did start in a federation, did we? This is a pretty neat world, though. I have a gateway right there. Disabled gateway. Hi, says Baron. Hey! No Fed? Don't understand. I'm back. Okay, welcome back to Paris. Sorry, okay, wait. Twitch was having an aneurysm. Yeah. I need to somehow get it where the stream catches up without me restarting it. Are we back as Amazon? We are. I'm sorry, Alfarius. I want to do Imperium Man, but I still don't know what's going on. Amazon Prime is, or Amazon Corp is really easy to do for me. Trying to think of some way to make it up to you. I'll find something. No problem, but now you gotta build the Navy up again. You're right, I do. Okay. I'll do that. Ryan the Hunt, huh? Hot join. Who's this man? Did he just join? Is he a random? Okay. Next time we do a lobby, maybe do a private lobby. That's fine. Yeah, I don't know if I know her. Damn, I didn't save. I'm not sure. Justinian is the one that sets it up. If he is, it's fine. He ran away. We need to restart. Okay. Sure. If you guys want to, we could switch games. If you guys are getting tired of Stellaris, just in case you are. We could totally do King of the Castle, or maybe Barony if Baron is still... Yeah, Baron. If you want to play some Barony, we could play some Barony. Hoi 4? We could do Hoi 4. We're good now. Alright. I'm up for anything. Dude, I wish I had the voting stuff up, because I would totally like to vote for something. We could play Hearts of Iron 4, we could try out Barony, or we can go to King of the Castle. I like watching your Stellaris streams. I'm glad you do, Alfarius. I'm surprised. I'm not sure if I'd want to watch it. Let's do Hoi 4. You want to do Hoi 4? Overshade, are you okay with Hoi 4? I've been testing classes in Barony. Have you, Baron? Okay. Well, we can play some Baron. Hoi 4, Hoi 4, Hoi 4. We can play some Barony after the stream if you want, Baron. If you have time. But we can do some Hoi 4 first. Yeah, we can play some. What mods are we doing? Can't join in Hoi 4, says Overshade. Oh, does Overshade not have Hoi 4? Play as Germany. I played a game recently with a friend as Germany. We could do it again, but I don't know. Stellaris is kind of dragging me down a little bit, but it's okay. We may come back to it. Do new ways. What is new ways? Boy. Play Hoi 4 Germany, but go monarchy. Good. It's a mod. New ways. Overshade said he can't join it. He may not have Hoi 4. Traditional. If we want to, we can just do King of the Castle. That's just a classic that kind of everyone likes, I think, in our little community. And then we'll figure out everything later in Discord if you want. New ways. Oh, is it? New ways alpha? What is happening? Mustache man. Whoa, Spain stuff. What is this mod about? Adaptation. World War II is full of gallant heroism, great feats of terrible catastrophes, but what if it had been different? New Ways is new hearts of brilliance. This large-scale project that aims to improve the original game, making gameplay more intense and interesting. New Ways adds new mechanics to the game and works through a lot of countries, adding a lot of new focuses. Oh, that's kind of fun. Is there an Imperium of Man in Hearts of Iron? There definitely is like a 40k mod. Oh wow, there's a lot. I'll save it. Yes, a mod. About 40k. Imperium of Man. Oh. Oh gun, last gun, auto gun. These are back. Please go through. This was updated in 2018. That was 5 years ago. Fun though. An old mod, it will not work, yeah. Probably won't. This one looks newer. May 9th. Oh, they start as Luxembourg. Whoa. That's fun. It's a Russian mod though. Maybe they have an English patch for it. Or if it may be in English, I don't know. He has his thing in English. I don't understand it. Maybe it's English, maybe it's not. Yay, we can add that. Do you guys want to play King of the Castle though? Because I mean, we can test out these mods, but maybe we should decide in the Discord later and have it for another stream. I don't know. You want to decide on another stream and maybe just go from there? Because I don't want to pinball from game to game. I'm up for anything. Why don't we do a game of King of the Castle for a little bit, and then we'll decide at another time what we're going to play. If that's okay? Is that cool with everyone? King of the Castle? Bryce is fine with that. New game? Maybe it's good for me. Okay. Sorry about that. And then we can decide in the Discord later on what we want to stream. We'll do some King of the Castle. Let me change up my stream stuff. King of the Castle. I do like King of the Castle. It's fun. I'm glad we took a break from it though, because we've been doing it nonstop for a good little bit. So being able to do something else like Stellaris or Hearts of Iron is nice. But we'll come back to it. I like it. I enjoy it. Okay. Castle Dynasty. Wait, which ones are... Okay, this one's our Marcher one. Let's do the Marcher. March patricians and stuff. Do you want to do a new dynasty, or do you want to continue our old one? Because I thought we were going to go back to this one. We can do a new one, but Justinian says new. Is everyone good with a new one? Overshade says new. We can do a new one. It works? Okay, we'll do a new one then. Back. New dynasty. My name is Wood. I am part of the castle family. I'm a he. So it is more fair. I mean, I don't know if people really care if it's fair or not. The rich will be rich. I think it's better to reward you guys for staying longer. What factions do you want to do in this? Justinian says March. Pats, Grandees, Chiefs? Maybe. March, Coast, South. Well, seems Justinian and Overshade want March. Though Coast and South doesn't really tell me anything. I mean, no, we got Coast. South. Oh, you mean like the Grandees of the South? Oh, okay. I see. March, Grandee, Pats? Do we want that? I. Overshade says I. Baron says I support. I guess we'll do this then. I'm fine with that. Why not? Alright, we'll start it. Kind of fun. Join. Okay, Justinian is a baron. And Baron is a patrician. And Alfarius is a grandee. Overshade is a patrician. That feels weird. Okay. Both of these kind of because greed and stuff says Overshade. Yep, understand. Is that all of us? I don't think King Israel's right here right now. So I guess we can start. We'll begin the game. More footing to my character, says Overshade. I see. Oh, maybe it'll make sense then. Yeah. Your Majesty, I've scheduled your coronation to take place in a week's time. Why the hurry? To delay any longer would make the nobles restless, and when nobles get restless, they take their daggers and look for the nearest back. Very well then, what do I do? As is tradition, the council will decide what happens at your coronation. What? But it's my coronation. This isn't an absolute monarchy, Your Majesty. Everything must be run past the council vote. Even this. Add-on. Oh, shoot. I forgot about the add-on. You're right. Let me get that up real quick. Add-on. Activate. That is overlay. Done. Awesome, awesome. So it should be working now. You may need a refresh. I don't know. You would obviously used to magnificent balls, not ruling. What? You mean like huh? Okay, so we can host a lavish parade with jugglers and fountains of wine, and force the commoners to swear a blood oath, throw the king into the river, or we can say the nobles must put a vast banquet for the king. I meant dancing and stuff. Oh, I see. Magnificent balls. I see like a dancing ball. I see. Yeah, I don't care about ruling. I was a bit I was a bit confused. Sorry. What shall we do? Ferris is going D, Baron's going A. Justinian's going C. Overshade breaks the tie and it goes A. We shall host a lavish parade with jugglers and fountains of wine. We have the money. The coronation is a great success. Jugglers, wine, and fireworks and feasts has a major impact on your treasury, of course, or has an impact on your treasury. But what doesn't? Right. Everything requires money. Your heresy leads towards your damnation. What? What about my heresy? Nothing wrong with my heresy, Alfarius. Do you want to work together? Says it. Council introduction. Now that you are king, the first duty is to meet with the Council of Nobles. Your nobles hail from all across the kingdom, the wealthy coast, the scorching south, and of course the bleak march. Introduce ourselves to the patricians. Here's Baron. A pleasure, your serene highness. I hope to see our kingdom prosper and grow wealthy under your reign. Let's see the grandees. Here's Alfarius. May the ninth god bless your reign, your holiness. I trust you will conduct yourself with honor and faith. What about the march? Hail and well met. Oh, here's Justinian. Your Majesty. Under your leadership, we'll whip this kingdom into shape too. That is a bit weird to have Justinian as a marcher too. Become a republic, says Justinian. I know about the grandees' male orgy. I mean, sleepovers, says Baron. As long as I keep my riches and status. I see some faith in these lands. Sure. Okay, the nobles are argue. You sigh and sit back. Is this what the council is like? No wonder your father told you to avoid the throne at all costs. Right, you're getting a bit close to those bad words. Yeah, not the bad words. Your Majesty, when you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? Baron. Alright, where should we get? I don't... We've done stability, we've done military. I don't think I've done authority. We could go, we can be very tyrannical. In this dimension, I'm going to be the bad guy. I'm going to try to be the bad guy. Okay? How about that? Golden? Golden authority? I thought America was a land of the free. I mean, you're free to do anything that I want you to. Evil. We're going to be evil this time around. I'm the evil king. Authority. I'm going to be the greatest king who ever lived. I see. You're the type who likes to build a lot of statues of yourself, aren't you? Tyrant. Wahaha. I suggest over the next few years you focus on improving your authority as much as possible. Once you have an heir, I will return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Good luck, Your Majesty. Okay. My goal is to become a tyrant. Evil man. Here's glory of the Justinian bloodline. Well-known marcher trapper stands before a blazing hearth, shouting and swearing. When have the barons of the march back down from a fight? Never. I know you'll do whatever it takes to put me, your rightful queen, on the throne, says Gloria. Evil America, we have free healthcare. We're the evil America because we have free healthcare. Okay, Justinian, what do you want? He wants modernization. He wants to lower the others' military. Okay. Muhaha. The barons plan to modernize the kingdom's army in such a way that it's totally under their control. First, they must prove the military is need of them. Alright, as long as I keep my riches, I don't care, says Overshade. Okay. Me and Overshade might get along pretty well this run, I don't know. To advance their scheme, the barons must lower their region's military to the combined total of 10 or less in 4 seasons. Okay, they're doing that pretty well. Chris of the We Are Afarius lineage, notorious southern orator, stands bathed in sunshine, speaking softly. That's virus bomb in the name of Nurgle. Okay, Alfarius. Parent. A false pretender occupies the throne while my claim is ignored. Grandees of the South, this is a stain on our honor. We must not allow it to go unanswered. Excuse me. Okay, Grandees. That's We Are Alfarius. Do you want to go sorcery, doppelganger, or forever? He's going sorcery. I like sorcery. What does the wizard and the Grandees area look like? The Grandees plan to make a bargain with a wizard. These immortal spellcasters seldom get involved in political squabbles, but perhaps if the kingdom was considered a threat, perhaps if the king was considered a threat to their autonomy. To advance their scheme, the Grandees must raise authority to 5 or more in 2 seasons. Like, to do cast some spells and go to Hogwarts, says Alfarius. Exactly. Spells in Hogwarts. Baron says, I shall send some maids to help you. What is Overshade? Bathes twice a day in response. Wow. Really bathing. It's a lot for a noble. Tavius, the Overshade Shadow family. Powerful coastal entrepreneur. Scribbles with a well-used quill on a hardwood desk, explaining in measured prose. Fellow patricians of the coast, my claim to the throne is far more legitimate than that of King Wood. Something must be done. More. Thank you. Okay, patricians, Baron and Overshade. You guys can go intimidation, raise stability, conspiracy, lower treasury, or corruption, lower authority. What do you guys want? What are you guys feeling? The Grandees, what do they want? They want to raise the authority. So being corruption would be right against them. Or you can go conspiracy, lower treasury, which will lower my money. Or you can raise stability. Baron went for conspiracy. Overshade went for corruption. Make sure they wear cat ears, just how you like it, Overshade. Oh, he likes the cat girls. Is that how Overshade likes it? Slander! Nice. The patricians plan to sink the king under an ocean of debt. To advance their scheme, the patricians must lower the treasury to 1,500 or less in 3 seasons. Okay. Probably not going to be hard for you to do. I never lie, says Baron. I pledge myself to the true god. Nurgle. Okay. Not stinky, Nurgle. Golden choice. I like money. You know, I'd like to try one game where one of you guys are the king and I'm like an advisor and you guys can pick for me, but that's an idea for another time. I don't know. This is weird. Are the borders always like this? Why is the marchers stretching into the Grandees' land? I don't know. Is territory randomized? Yo, you say something bad about Nurgle, I'm gonna end you. I didn't say anything bad about Nurgle. Who told you that? Who told you that? Here's Justinian. Your Highness, the march has been struck with a plague, and not just any plague. You were just talking about this. The dancing plague. I've never had this event. You're pulling my leg. I know the king likes femboys. I have an amazing sign network. Sign network. I don't like femboys. What are you guys talking about? Over at Baron, you're spreading rumors. How does he know? How does he know? Shouldn't know. You're pulling my leg. Awfully defensive, no. Yeah. This is no laughing matter, my liege. This is Justinian. It affects everyone, even dogs and cats. What? Don't know how it started, but it's spreading quickly. The whole villages are dancing themselves half to death. Nurgle strikes again. No, no. The Nurgle disease. And quarantine the affected villages. Pass a law that forbids dancing. Let it be. How bad is dancing anyway? What do you guys want? Pass a law that forbids. Well, okay. I shouldn't be asking what you guys want, because I'm the king here, and I have the authority, and I want authority, right? I think, you know what I think? I think we should forbid dancing. Yeah, the VP is fun. No more dancing. Forbid it. There's an achievement for allowing it to spread. Really? We shall Oh wait, what? There's an achievement for allowing it to spread? Shouldn't we go see if we want the achievement then? What? I mean, we can let them dance. Go see. I say go see. I'm putting a monarch's vote on C. Let them dance. I'm not being very tyrannical. Forbidding doesn't work. Okay. How bad can it be? Just pisses people off. Okay. I see. Alright. My roleplay has been destroyed in a second. Immediately. I was like, oh, let's stop dancing. My authority raises, but no. I want the achievement. That's what I want. How bad could it possibly be? How bad? How bad can I possibly be? Good song. How bad can I be? How's it go? I don't remember. The Lorax song. A dancing plague might bring some life to the masses. Why not let it spread? Soon half the kingdom is dancing round the clock as the plague hits other regions, including the capital. Man, that sounds awful. I'm a dwarf and I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Diggy hole. Man, I like the Yogs cast. They're fun. Productivity is down and crops are rotting in the fields, but at least everyone appears to be having a good time. I hope they are. Dwarf Rock is amazing. I have Deep Rock Galactic, if anyone has that. Deep Rock and Stone. Petitioner from afar. Secret, the look is already at my throat. Oh, you have no idea. Deep Rock Galactic is awesome as well. Yeah, I like it. It's fun. Your Majesty, there's a petitioner here to see you today. We're not exactly sure where she's from. Oh, are we getting this event, like, immediately? Then we have a good reason for letting her in. You'll see soon enough, Your Majesty. Killer says, I am bad. My name is Oriad. I have a proposition from you. Tell me more about this proposition, Oriad. Tom Vansberg. Welcome. Hello, hello. How are you, Tom? Can I call you Tom? It's good to see you. Now we're playing some King of the Castle. 3 ships are docked in a harbor to the west. Their hulls are packed to the gills with muskets and gunpowder, and each boasts a full battery of cannons. Or Thomas? Okay, Thomas. I'll try to remember Thomas. Tell me Thomas. You like Nurgle? This is a various. Okay, we're going straight into that. Welcome, Thomas. It's good to have you. They're all yours in return for a small favor. What is this favor? Maybe. Probably Tom von Asberg. Asenberg. Okay. Thanks over shade. Tom von Ansberg. Correct. Oh, cool. Is Thomas German? Like Overshade? I don't know. Oh, Justinian's back. Welcome back, Justinian. Yes, you are. Okay. Welcome, Thomas. Did Thomas join or nay? Yeah, Tom, you are a baron. Welcome. Germans are overtaking again. They are. I only wish to stay in this kingdom with your blessing and protection. I can show your soldiers how to use weapons, of course, to avoid any accidents. Fine, I'll call it to a vote. Augsburg is part of Bavaria. Really? Oh. I am also part German, says Alfarius. I don't think I have any German, me, sadly. I wish I could join in. I mixed the two. Oh, that's cool. That's neat. I like that, Tom. What do you guys want to do? We can provide safe harbor for Oriad in exchange for muskets, good military, reject Oriad's offer and send her away, or confiscate the weapons and take Oriad prisoner. Very in German. I see. Do C. Confiscate the weapons and take her prisoner. I think C. If we're gonna... I kind of said we were gonna be evil this round, or at least I was. Because we've played some nice games, but we haven't actually been evil. I'm part Dutch, so I like Quotar? Thomas Bader. What does that mean? We won't reject her, but I definitely want military guns. What does that mean? Bayer. Is that like the plural for a Bavarian or something? Okay, I see. Justinian went A. We have Farius. Okay. Tom, Farius, Baron, and Overshade are going C. Let's do that. You send word to the coast where the foreign ships are impounded and weapons seized. Oriad goes quietly as you show her to her cell, though contempt on her face is clear as day. Hey, military's up. We should commit mass deforestation next. Yes! Let's destroy nature. The confiscated muskets are distributed to your soldiers without training. However, there are more than a few exploded wagons and missing limbs. Okay. Honor guard. Earth and Ashmead genocide. Yeah. Genocide sounds better. Whatever you guys want to do. We're gonna destroy this kingdom. We're gonna destroy the world. Or take it over, I don't know. As is tradition, each region offers a selection of elite guards. Yeah, we're not playing this very seriously. The patricians are patricians with champion gladiators from the arena, the grandees with fierce battle nuns from the Sisterhood of Steel, and the barons offer a squad of battle-hardened veteran soldiers. We would like genocide. Okay, I will try to get some genocide. Think carefully, Your Majesty. These guards' loyalties will be divided between you and the region. Of course, you could just hire foreign mercenaries that will be loyal to coin above all else. Okay. How could they resort to trees and... What about the Coastal Gladiators? A gang of low-born crooks who've turned themselves into celebrities through their skill at chopping other people to bits. They're vain and selfish. Their skill in battle is undeniable, but can you trust them? What about the Southern Battle Nuns? Terrifying words, and they sworn a vow of silence, so at least they won't spill state secrets. Their faith and loyalty to the church above all, even your safety. Some of the Sisters of Battle. Sisters of Battle, aka Battle Nuns. I see. Okay, I gotta go now. I gotta call for... Okay, see you, Tom. It was good having you. Have a good day, man. Are you leaving for... You guys, you can come back if you want. You don't mind? No, you have a good day, Tom. I appreciate you coming. These soldiers have fought more battles than they've had hot dinners. They'd be uncouth, no doubt, and they won't adapt to life in the palace, but they're loyal and tough as nails. Nah, mercs are dumb in the membrane. Liege, I believe mercs would serve you. I think Overshade's right. I can't trust anyone else. What about foreign mercenaries? A band of fearsome fighters from the tattered lands called Battle-Bitten Brethren. They specialize in bodyguard work, but they're costly. And hiring foreign Players will betray a lack of confidence in the kingdom's fighters. I think we should go mercs. Battle Brothers. Look at memes over. Okay, let me look at overshade. What are memes? What are memes? See. How Kingwood feels right now. Thanks, Baron. I appreciate it. Oh, that's putting me in the mood. Let's be bad. Thank you. Yeah, let's do Battle Brothers. Foreign mercenaries. I will make the arrangements at once. Brother! The battle-bitten brethren arrive a few weeks later. You've never seen such a gang of huge, unpleasant-looking cutthroats, sneering and smirking as cleaning their fingernails with daggers. Excellent! You shall be my minions! Your fears are assuaged by their commander, a gray-haired man who calmly explains the service they provide. As long as the coin doesn't run out, they'll sacrifice themselves to the last man on your behalf. We need money. We get now. Okay, what do you guys want to vote for? Who cares about the economy? No one cares about farming. No one cares about trade. Lowering military? Gross. Lowering authority? Please don't. I'm thinking fortress and monument. Let's get that authority up and get that military up. Come on, guys. We can do it. We can do it. You also put a meme in Discord, says Alfarius. Full auto. I've got a bullet here with your name on it, and I'm gonna keep on firing until I figure out which one it is. That's fun. I like the 40k. Thank you for the memes, guys. I appreciate it. Various puts 100 on B, especially Baron doing a custom. Baron and just a casual businessman. They are like meme lords, making their own memes. By the way, created Rock and Stone channel. Rock and Stone channel, really? Whoa, Overshade. That excites me. We're currently tied between B and D. Oh, you guys are actually going along with me? I thought for sure you guys would have been like against me totally. We need a dedicated meme channel. Oh, for just like sending pictures instead of text? I don't mind either way. Okay, Ferris puts 200 on B. Alright, let's get the military and authority up. Let's go, guys. Yeah. Thank you, Alfarius, and was that Baron? I'm pretty sure. Wait. I think it was Baron that funded the most. Sorry, I should have looked. Dancing Fever. Let's deal with that first. Yep. Money. Baron Justinian stands before you, hopping frantically from one foot to the other as he speaks. The plague, your highness, is spreading. Why, I think I've been affected myself, says Justinian. Where did you learn those moves? Now is not the time for jest, my liege. You need to do something or we'll dance ourselves to death. We're in the money. Stellaris reference. This may look fun, but trust me, it's anything but. Can order the nobles to hide in their castles and wait it out. That doesn't sound fun. We can infect the nobility. What? As a show of solidarity? What? Infect the nobility? That sounds fun. A fairy says A. You want to order the nobles to hide in their castle? The nobles shall not hide. Never. Go A. Okay. It's time to be bad. I'm vetoing A. Sort it out with democracy. What do you guys think now? Alfarius votes C. Good vote, Alfarius. Let's infect the nobility. Don't vote, says Justinian. If if no one voted, I could have voted B probably. Maybe. It may have just done C automatically, but Alfarius and Baron are going C. I think the king could go F himself, says Overshade. Ooh-ha-ha-ha. Nurgle is my chosen god, so I must go C, says Alfarius. I see. This may look fun, but trust me, it's anything but. Game? Oh. Well. Hello? I think we may have broke the game. Oops. Bugs? Did they not plan out me actually infecting the nobles? Wait, 4 then? Ah, maybe. We can restart. Let me quit and come back into it. Hoi 4? You guys really want Hoi 4? Oh, the noble infection doesn't work. You're kidding me, Baron. Really? What? That's sad. It always freezes, really? We can start anew again. Overshade doesn't have Hoi 4 guys, and I don't think Overshade wants to be... Well, you can try it again. What? I wonder what happens if we load it. I don't know. We could go back to our old save and actually try to get 10 and everything. Or nah. Do we just start anew again? What does everyone want? What are your opinions? Stuck again, perhaps? Maybe so. I'm good with whatever, says Baron. Overshade says new. We can do a new one. Save destroyed. I'm glad that didn't happen on my one of my main saves. Concocted another mute. Oh, I'm excited. Let's do this. I'll look at it in 1 second once we start getting people in. Again, play on Twitch. Yep. Who do we want to do? I'm back at the haircut shop, says King Israel. Hey, King Israel, it's been a little bit. How have you been? It's been a couple hours, really. Maybe not even a couple hours. Just an hour. The past will hard lock. It's known issues, really. They always hard lock until patched. Oh, hey, Mastodon's here. I didn't even realize you were here, Mastodon. Welcome. What factions do we want to do? Look at memes while we decide. Here's the peasants because of the plague. They're just dancing. They're having fun. March. I like the march. We'll have the march. We'll do march. Purple, yellow, green. This is King Israel. Maybe purple, yellow, green. Could be a combination. Could do east. The Martians are orcs, says the fairy. Okay, that's mean. That's culturist. Or East Coast. What, East and Coast? I mean, this would be base game. Well, I say base game. It's what we had the first game. East South. We get rid of the patricians and go south, east, and march. You guys want that? Okay, you're fine with that? Coast, please, says Overshade. So we want coast. Should we just go like we did last time and actually restart it with the Grandies and the coast? Does anyone actually care about the Grandies? Why not? And the Hoi 4 mods are in Discord. Hoi 4 mods. Nobody on the chief, sadly. Nobody likes the Grandees, says Baron. Do we just go base game then? It's not base game. March east and coast then? Yes. Okay. Everyone's cool with this? Yeah, okay. We'll start this then. Why don't we just go back to our original game then? I don't care if I have coast as Overshade. Overshade really wants to be a coast man. He wants to be the greed incarnate. Okay. I like the Grandies, says Alfarius. Oh, I'm sorry, Alfarius. Okay. Justinian, Baron, King Israel, and Alfarius are counts. So, King Israel, do you want to be a count? He joined East. Okay. Rebel? Don't rebel. We haven't even started the game. Mastodon's here also. Mastodon. You want to be a... Do you want to be a Baron, Mastodon, or do you want to change before we start? Welcome, by the way. How are you? Overshade and... I guess it's pretty much even. I'm always count. I'm good with any. Okay. I mean, if you stay in the march, we'll be all even. Guess we're good then. Turn your kingdom to ash and splinter. Not before I turn you into ash. All good. That's what I waited to be the. Okay, I see Mastodon. Thank you. Coronation. Really, I always play the count playing you, says King Israel. Yeah, you do. That is true. Right. Your Majesty, I've scheduled your coronation to take place in a week's time. Why the hurry? In a little longer will make the nobles restless, and nobles get restless. They take their daggers and look for the nearest back. Well, we want that. They wouldn't dare. You should pay more attention to your history books, Your Majesty. The nobles are always plotting something. Adaracero. Adaracero? Is that how you say your name? You can tell me how to say it in chat. Welcome, how are you? Hello. But it's my coronation. This isn't an absolute monarchy, Your Majesty. Everything has to run past the council vote. Even this. Shall we call the nobles in? Adrocero. Is that how you're saying your name? Adrocero. Maybe. I'll call you that until you tell me. Adrocero, I don't know how to exactly explain. Okay. As long as you're fine with me saying your name how I say it. What do we want to do with the coronation? We could host a lavish parade with jugglers and fountains of wine. We could force the commoners to swear a blood oath. We could throw the king into the river, or we can say the nobles must put a vast banquet on for the king. Adrocero, you are a count. Welcome. What? Why is that? Why is the patrician's flag in everyone's thing? You see it like in their character? In the bottom left of the little character portrait? That's weird. Okay, sorry. We can get back to the game. Okay, so I'll let you guys vote. I have no... As long as I'm not thrown in the river, please. Don't throw me in the river. Okay, Aferis goes C. Baron goes B. Mastodon goes D. King Israel joins Aferis on C. Adrocero is going D with Mastodon. Justinian is going C as well. He's going to throw me into the river. Overshade also. Okay, I guess I'll be thrown into the river. Feeling generous because I have nothing to lose, says Adrocero. I see. Well, I'm starting to feel like I have nothing to lose too. It is decided. The king will be thrown into the river. Stability is now civil, authority is now dubious. What kind of coronation is that? Ain't gonna spend my money, says Overshade. Okay. A very traditional ceremony dating back to Queen Alma the Wise. It's meant to represent you being reborn as a true king. The nobles pick you up and carry you out to the Treadwater River, hurling you into the shallow water with a cheer. Roach Magol is here. Roach Magol, you are a baron. Welcome, Roach. Oh, I like your portrait, actually. That's cool. Welcome. When you climb up to the bank, soaking wet, the Chancellor steps forward and places a crown upon your head. Is it your imagination or some of the nobles' stifling giggles? Nurgle will consume you. Okay, Alfarius, that's not how we greet people here. Welcome, Roach. It's good to have you. Council introductions. Now that you're the king, the first duty is to meet with the Council of Nobles. Your nobles hail from all across the kingdom, the desolate east, the wealthy coast, and of course the bleak march. Let's introduce ourselves to the east. That's how Nurgle greets people, says Avarius. Okay, alright, fine. Me and Roach used to cause horrendous war crimes in the game on a different stream. Really? Oh, let's do some of that here then. I'm trying to rebel since you complained about nobody rebelling last time, says King Israel. Roswell Gaming, welcome. Hello, how are you? Used to. Yeah, I think he still does. Alright, welcome, guys. This is Alfarius. In order to finally meet your acquaintance, Your Majesty, may you escape the doom that befell your predecessor. So Roswell Gaming, you are a patrician. Welcome. Hello. Let's meet the coast. We may be a little silly this game around. So if you guys want to be a little silly, I'm fine with that. Here's Baron. A pleasure, Your Serene Highness. I hope to see your... sorry, excuse me. I need to take a drink of water. Sorry, I was getting a bit parched and I couldn't talk. I hope to see our kingdom prosper and grow wealthy under your reign. Introduce yourselves to the march. Here's Macedon. Hail and well met, my liege. Under your leadership, we'll whip this kingdom into shape. Yes, crab capitalism. Yes, okay, we can go. Yeah, crab capitalism, basically. You can be a little silly. The council hall immediately fills with raised voices as the nobles argue with each other and demand your favor. You sigh and sit back. Is this what the council's like? No wonder your father told you to avoid the throne at all costs. Okay, path to victory. Your Majesty, when you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? Oh, we got some more people. Lady Frost Iron, welcome. How are you? Welcome. I picked Authority last game, but last game it bugged, and so we deleted the save. So I think I'm going to go Authority again. I'm going to be a tyrant. I see. You are the type who likes to build a lot of statues of yourself, aren't you? Yes. I am a tyrant. I suggest over the next few years you focus on improving your authority as much as possible. I will. Once you have an heir, I will return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Good luck, Your Majesty. We'll end the season. Emmy of the Roach Mongol bloodline, well-known marcher equestrian, stands before a blazing hearth, yelling at full volume. When have the barons of the march backed down from a fight? Never. And I know you'll do whatever it takes to put me, your rightful queen, on the throne. Let's look at Lady Frost Iron join. She is a marcher. We got. Yep. Emmy Roach of the march. When have the barons of the march backed down from a fight? Never. Okay, yeah, we read that. Yeah. What do the marchers want? They can do Doppelganger, which is lower their own defiance, Intimidation, raise stability, or Gunpower, lower authority. And authority's 4. They could raise stability. Stability is high. Doppelganger, lower their own defiance. Defiance is starting low. I'm going to try to increase my authority. So if you go to C, we'll be in direct contradiction with each other. Or confrontation. I don't know. Macedon and Roach are going B. Justinian says C. Frost Iron, do you have... Lady Frost Iron, do you have an opinion? I'll let you have some time to vote if you do want to vote. Or nay. She votes for C. Wait, pretty close. Let's see which one gets picked. Gunpowder. Justinian and Lady Frost Iron. May I buy votes with bribes and favors? Sure, Overshade, go crazy. Go ham. I like money. I see it's a new dynasty, but why is the same factions as the main one? Well, that's what people wanted, Combo Lurker. Welcome, by the way. They didn't want to do the old one, I guess, because they wanted people to have a better chance. I don't know. And I think Overshade wanted to change to patricians, too. You have Kick and Sprite. Yeah, so we're going to try this out as a test. And we may run with it for a while. We'll see. The Republic of Kurth has a substance called gunpowder, sorry. With enough of that, the barons could take over the kingdom. Well, intimidation is a cool route, but okay. Of course, the sensible king would never allow one region to hoard such a thing. To do so secretly, the barons must ensure the trading partners don't feel the king's wrath. To advance their scheme, the barons must lower authority to 4 or less in 2 seasons. Okay. Tanaquil of the Overshade Shadow family. Legendary coastal prodigy scribbles with a well-used quill on a hardwood desk, muttering in frustration. Fellow patricians of the coast, my claim to the throne is far more legitimate than that of King Wood. Something must be done. Okay, what do the patricians want to do? You can do Uprising, which is raise the treasury. You can do Conspiracy, which is lower the treasury. Or you can do Corruption, which is lower authority. The barons, what do they want? What are the barons? They want to lower my authority. So you could go Corruption and be friends with the barons. Go red-green. You could try to do something with my money. I do have a lot of money, but I may spend it. Overshade says Uprising. So does Roswell Gaming and Baron also. Okay. It's all the nobles. We're going Uprising, it seems. I do want money, so that is... Let's get that. Let's get this Roach on the throne. Baron says Roach McGull. Okay. The patricians plan to incite a peasant uprising to overthrow the kingdom. Overthrow the king before swooping in to steal the throne for themselves. To advance their scheme, the patricians must raise the treasury to 2,000 or more in 2 seasons. We have 3,000 money. stars by hitting your name on the computer or star, I think. Don't hit your name on the computer, please. Click on it, maybe. The mystery of the Adaro-Sero dynasty. Legendary reformed cultist leans delicately on a podium, whispering carefully. On mobile, says the phrase. Okay. My fellow counts, in ancient times the East was its own proud kingdom, but we can bring back those days of glory, but not while the false king Wood wears the crown. Alright, counts. What do you guys want? Go sorcery, which is raise authority. You can go subterfuge, which is lower stability, or possession, which is lower on defiance. So I want to raise my authority, but the counts or the barons want to lower it. Subterfuge lower stability. Stability is pretty high. Possession lower on defiance. You could be loyal for a bit. What do you guys want? My wife says right what? Okay, so, okay. Go A says overshade maybe. Okay. Fair or King Israel voted A, so sorcery it seems like. Raise authority. They want wizard. The counts plan to make a bargain with a wizard. These immortal spellcasters seldom get involved in political squabbles, but perhaps if the king was considered a threat to their autonomy. To advance their scheme, the counts must raise their authority to 5 or more in 2 seasons. Be right back. About to get my haircut now. Okay, see you, King Israel. Hope you get a good haircut. There. This was big counterproductive. A bit. I see. We'll see. They may not want each other to win. I don't know. Okay, golden choice. Let's pick that every day of the week. Yeah. Money talks. Okay, a theft. I'll start with that. Here's Roach McGull. Or McGull? McGull. I'm going to say McGull until he tells me not to. Your Majesty, this is an outrage. I demand justice. Last week, Lord Patrician Baron shook my hand as a pose show of reconciliation and stole my family's lucky ring in the process. Mogul. I'm not going to remember that. Mogul. I'll try to remember. Thank you. Thank you, Roach Mogul. Like Mongol or Mogul? Sounds like a skill issue to me. Ah. Yeah, Baron, you just took his ring. For the ninth, nonsense. Rummage through your drawers, I'm sure you find the thing. Skill issue. Your Majesty, a feud has stood between our families for centuries. Baron's ancestors left my ancestor penniless after a cutthroat dice game. Skill issue, says Overshade. Please. Being a bad gambler is hardly a grievance, says Baron. Enough. I know Baron stole my priceless ring. It brings the march great luck and bounty, and my dear niece is to wear it when she marries. Okay, what do we want? We can send the Chancellor to the coast to investigate, which will fluctuate defiance. We can arrest Lord Patrician Baron immediately, or we can leave the squabbling nobles to deal with the situation themselves. Okay. If I want to be a tyrant, I think we should arrest Baron immediately. Okay, people are saying A. Send the Chancellor to investigate. B. F. I mean C. Leave the squabbling nobles to deal with the situations themselves. Maybe. We could go C. Lower stability. What does other people think? Fair says C. Want to do C? Alright. We can do C. That's evil too. They can deal with themselves. Roach says A. Look at meme. Okay, there's a meme. Meme channel. There are more than 20 million sentient species in Star Wars Galaxy. Don't choose to be racist. That's 19,999,000. Yeah, too many of them then, yeah. Funny. Xenophobes. Wood in the chat. Planet that didn't accept to be a colony. Yeah, we played Stellaris earlier. That's a bit of, I guess, the aftermath of that. I guess if people want to see, let the nobles deal with it on their own. I don't care. I don't have time to deal with nobles. I'll give you money to not care. I'm a sellout, says Adrocero. God, I post funny memes as affairs. Yes, you post very funny memes. Funny. What's with that face, Baron? Sleeper. President Sleeper. I like money. I like money. Okay. Here's Roach. This will be disastrous. The loss of our lucky ring will bring ruin upon my family. I don't care. Depths below. That's nothing but a baseless superstition, says Baron. Even so, Baron Roach McGull's sheep come down with a dreadful disease right after. Whoa, really? Tensions rise between the two families, with fights breaking out between their households whenever they visit the capital. I did good. Awesome. Another kingly deed off the list. Skill issue. Skill issue, okay. Here's Baron. Hold on to your masks, hats, and other accessories, everyone. Baron Roach McGull is about to lose a huge amount of money. What? We bet our life savings on a boat race around the coast, and I am sure to win the day. Are you guys still squabbling? What? So sure, in fact, that I petitioned the council to officially sponsor my voyage, says Baron. What makes you so sure? Depths below, your esteemed highness, I am a patrician. We practically learn to sell before we can walk. He's talking rubbish, my liege, says Roach. My nice little cog will easily outstrip Baron's old boat. If you sponsor anyone, sponsor me. We could sponsor both nobles. Sponsor Lord Patrician Baron, sponsor Baron Roach. Sponsor both nobles, or decline to support anyone. I don't like that decline because that lowers authority. I want to sponsor both, really. Don't pay for neither. Why do you guys want neither? You just want to lower my authority. That's what you want, don't you? I want to see them fight. You should support me, your majesty. Maybe, Roach. I mean, if I support both, then I can't lose, right? I hate them both. Support both, yeah. I'm good with support both. I'm going to veto decline. We shall support someone at least. Overshade says A, Patrician Baron. Roach says Roach. So does Macedon. And the accounts are going C. Lady Frost Iron is going B. Baron is going C. Roswell is going A. Do we have any more last minute votes? I think King Israel is getting his haircut, so he may not be able to vote. Alright, let's continue. I shall pick sponsor both. Neither noble knows what to say. Obviously, they were hoping for special treatment. I'd give no special treatment. I get... I lost money. Well, but I'm still happy I got authority. But you keep your reputation as monarch who won't take sides. We're in it for the money. Grrr, says Overshade. Smiles in Alpha Legion. What? Excitement builds as merchants and tourists flock to the starting town. Soon both boats embark on their journey. They look very small and flimsy against the vast ocean backdrop. Your August Majesty, here's Overshade. I understand you elect to support both competitors, but surely you have a sense that one will outdo the other. Would you fancy a small wager? Okay, Overshade, he's wanting me to pick. What wager are we talking about? No, I'd love to. Oh, most excellent. Then where shall you place your bet? Alright. Overshade, what do you want me to do? We can vote for Baron, which is another patrician, right? Or we can vote for Roach. Or we can bet on a draw somehow. What? Pats, of course. Okay, we'll do Pats. A fascinating choice. To sponsor both, but bet on one. Perhaps that shows your true opinion. How much would you like to bet, your August Majesty? I'll bet 1,000 gold. 1,000 gold it is. Excellent. You won't regret this. We're going all in. You return to the capital and wait. Why did we return to the capital? Can't we watch it? The honor guard. Good news, Your Majesty. I received a vision. I saw you bathed in holy light, blades and missiles crumbling to dust before they could reach you. You do not need to recruit an honor guard. The Ninth will shield you from all harm. No need for honor guard, says Alfarius. I've never seen the Ninth protect someone from a sword through the chest. You need tangible guards, Your Majesty. Bring in the normal maids to assist us, says Baron. Honor guard is very swag. Okay, let's tell me about the Eastern Knights. You need it clearly, says Adrosero. Sorry, I keep forgetting how to say your name. Adrosero. The Order of the Drowned Rose are highly respectable. They understand palace etiquette, but it's been years since they fought an actual battle. You're right back. Got business at the harbor. Okay, Overshade. I see you in a little bit then. Looks furiously at his ledger while preparing his vessel for the race. Roach. You should do Baron Honor Guard, maybe. They mostly write poems these days. Tell me about the Coastal Gladiators. A gang of low-born crooks. They turn themselves to celebrities through their skill at chopping other people to bits. They're vain and selfish. Excuse me. Their skill in battle is undeniable, but can you trust them? What about the March? These soldiers have fought more battles than they've had hot dinners. They'll be uncouth, no doubt, and won't adapt to life well in the palace, but they're loyal and tough as nails. What about foreign mercenaries? Anna Fearsome, that Shadowlands battle-burdened brother. We don't have any money. We can't pay them anyways. I made my decision. Lady Frost Iron says, believe in the Knight's god protection. Maybe. Could do that. You heard nothing. You were spreading falsified rumors that he said to a fairy. What does a fairy say? What? Played more in courts than I had hot dinners, Your Majesty, says Roach. Overshade, I think, had to go for a little bit. I'm kind of feeling I don't need an honor guard. I don't need people to protect me. I'm the king. Who's gonna touch the king? You know? The Ninth will strike them down. I have my divine right to rule. I'd apologize, but I feel like you don't deserve it, says Roach. Assassins will touch the king, says Adrosero. Yes, you're right, says Justinian. Ah, Justinian agrees with me. I want to be touched, says Baron. Okay, Baron. Wait. I heard it. Oh, no, I'm gonna do what Legion does best. Baron is a... What? Going back. I helped our favorite Baron. Oh, did you? Awesome. Thanks, Overshade. Overshade, what should I do? Should I say I don't need an honor guard? Or should I pick one? What's your opinion? My trusted advisor. Pick whoever is aligned with the counts. Adrosera says, none. Okay. I don't need an honor guard. Overshade and Justinian. Yes. King can't die. Long live the Republic. Oh no. Your Majesty, I must protest in the strongest possible terms. The nobles will consider this an insult to their warriors' prowess. I'm willing to risk it. Oh no, long live the Clunts. Wait, says Alfarius. Such a wise decision, Your Majesty. Oh, thank you. Thank you, I'm very wise. Very humble indeed as well. Fine, no doubt the common folk will see this as a sign of strength. But don't blame me when you wind up in the wrong end of Assassin's Blade. At last, a king who trusts the Ninth. You have nothing to fear, Your Majesty. Your enemy's arrows shall miss and their swords shall falter. Cool. The Ninth protects us. All I hear is heresy, says Alfarius. Yep. Okay, what do we want to do? Military sounds pretty good. Authority sounds pretty good. I'm going for the Fortress of the Monument. But if you were, let's say, a baron, you'd probably want to go for theater. The patricians want money. This doesn't really affect money. If you were a count, you may want some authority yourself. So maybe monument and fortress would be ideal, you know. We'll see, we'll see. Sleep. Alright. Sounds a lot. Okay, Roach put 250 on B. Justine put 100 on B. Baron put 50 on D. Okay. Adrosero put 600 on C. Alfarius puts 1500 on D. Okay, wow. Roach puts 500 on C and 250 on B. Justinian puts 400 on B. Roswell Gaming puts 500 on E. Apparently D and C are winning. French anthem, I see. Thanks, Overshade, for clarifying. I don't know the French anthem, actually. Justinian puts 400 on B. And he puts another 600 on B. Just Roswell puts 500 on E. Adro goes 450 on C. Roche McGold put 1,000 on B. I don't know if that got in. Macedon also puts 400 on B. I don't know if that's also in. Let's see. Roche McGold, you funded 1,500 on the theater to lower authority. Adrocero, you put 1,050 to increase farming within the coast, or within the counts. That's pretty good. Okay. Shady business. Here's Lady Frostiron. Your Highness, I'm sure you've been very concerned to hear the letter that I had from Baron Roach McGoll. Oh, what? Here's Overshade. I'm sure you don't need to worry about that, Your Serene Highness. Let's move on to a different vote. How about... No, I will speak. Roach McGoll writes, we are practically nose to nose, but while my crew was busy rowing, I saw a coastal ship sneaking into a sheltered bay. I hate to speak ill of patricians, but it looked very much like smugglers avoiding the capital's import fees. Oh. Skill issues. Theater admin, it delights me that the theater lowers authority, says Roswell. Okay, Roswell. Looking at you, man. Keep an eye on you. Here's Overshade. This is preposterous. Hearsay and gossip, nothing more. Overshade, are you trying to do sneaky smuggling? We can levy a fine on the patricians, punish the patricians, and reward Baron Roach McGoll for alerting the treasury. We could say the patricians are merely being innovative entrepreneurs. I think they're being pretty innovative, to be honest. Smuggling, I like smuggling. C, people think C, yeah. Golden choice on C, guys. I think they're being pretty innovative. Various and Overshade think so as well. So does Adorocero, Roach McGoll, and Baron. I think Justinian also, yep. How innovative of them patricians. Lady Frostiron also. Mr. Krabs. Okay. I like money. Money. I'll take your gold, but I don't have to agree with this, says Roach. Well, you voted for it. Finally, some good sense from the council, says Overshade. The barons aren't happy, of course, but the patricians are delighted, and their smuggling only grows more blatant from that point on. Trade in the coast is now dominant. People are upset, though. Time to join chaos. Oh boy. Oh. Reports come in suggesting that Baron's progress is improving. Could it be that smugglers are helping them? Who knows? The race continues onwards. You wait to hear more from the competitors. Okay, so they're just going. Sounds like the Barons just have a skill issue. Solidarity forever. Bankruptcy looms. Oopsie. The treasury is almost empty, Your Highness. Oh, well, where the hell did it all go? I couldn't possibly say, Your Majesty. Perhaps you've been spending a little too freely. What are you talking about? I'm not spending... Apart from raising taxes, we have precious few options. Mint more money. We could mint more money. That's a smart thing. That's a smart idea, Baron. We could get a bank loan or sell off the crown jewels. Perhaps crack open in your predecessors' tombs. Most were buried with piles of gold, or so I've heard. What should we do? We can mint money. We can take a loan and maybe not pay it back. We could sell off the royal jewelry to wealthier nobles. Or time to crack open some tombs. Sting says, become a baron. Bandit. Adrocero says, open the tombs. Maybe. Open the tombs. I like money. Barry says, mint money. Become a bandit, says Justinian. What do you mean by become a bandit? Crack open a cold one. Mint, says Mastodon. Your Majesty, loans would be the best option, says Overshade. Okay. I like loans. Loans is good. We could just take loans. Not pay them back. Maybe have a few disputes with Kurth, whoever we take it from. Loans will end badly, says Adrosero. Really? The barons are trying to trick you. I mean, the barons do want the lower authority. It's a Kurth may guess we can genocide them and then we don't have to care. Exactly, Baron is right. Mastodon says, sure, go loans. Whatever you guys want. What do you guys? You don't want to admit anymore? You want to go loans? Barry says D. Go crack open some tombs. Okay, here. Alfarius and I guess Overshade? Could you do me a roll? A D20? I'll let you guys decide. Maybe go tombs. Okay. Alfarius got a net 20. I guess I might go whatever Alfarius says then. Overshade, do you want to roll and see if you get a net 20? That settles it. Yeah. Go D. I mean, no need to. Okay, we'll go D. Crack open some tombs. Oh, sad. Yeah. We went D. That buried gold isn't doing anyone good, is it? Time to desecrate some graves. Yes. Money. You ordered the royal Muslims to dug into and looted, sorry. The result is quite the bounty. Gold mask, heaps of coins, precious jewels. Not everyone is practical as your treasurer, however. The church denounced you as a grave robber. Nobles and peasants alike are disgusted by your greed. They don't understand. Finding a spouse. Fine then, no royal cake for you, Justinian. No rebelling. In the twisty passages of your council, you can avoid your advisors, the nobles, even your spy master, but there's one person you can't avoid. Your mother. Why haven't you found a spouse yet? It's been almost a year. I've been busy, Mom. You better find the time, don't worry. I'll take the liberty of finding eligible candidates. What's your preference, men, women, or do you mind? Give me women, please. Excellent. I'll send out messengers to the most influential noble families in the kingdom. Let's see what they have to offer. Fairy says, man, already picked. Sorry. That's my default character. I'll go default. Imagine being straight. That's kind of gay, says Baron. Amidst dark and foreboding forest, a small squat castle stands over the Marcher border. There at the end of the kingdom, a plot is hatching. Here's Justinian. Have the merchants from Kurth arrived with the gunpowder? Not yet. They still fear the king's reprisals, not to mention their own government, says Lady Frostiron. Justinian says, then our work is not done. We need to weaken King Wood's grip. I think some murder will do, Affair says. Maybe. They need to lower my authority to 4 or less. Discontent on the rise. Across the kingdom, discontent with the kings is rising. Everyone knew the he was better off. What? Everyone knew the he was better off. What? But until now, it hadn't occurred to most people just how better off. Okay. What? Now the peasants are asking for all sorts of troublesome questions about their benevolent overlord, and as everyone knows, a question has been asked and it can't be unasked. I feel like you can unask a question. Hidden deep in the spider's web of alleys crisscrossing Thalassius is an old tavern. Somewhere in its hazy back rooms are a number of patricians who have met to celebrate their recent success. Do you imagine if you took a loan at this moment? Yeah, I would like money. They have the money for it. That wouldn't have changed anything. Here there are many fine women from the coast, Your Majesty, says Overshade. We'll see. The citizens are getting rowdy, and it's thanks to us. Now that they know how much wealth the king is hiding, they're intriguing to get rid of him. Here's Roswell Gaming. Careful, we don't want them to get too riled up, mind you, or they'll start asking questions about our wealth as well. Indeed, says Baron. Now is the time to incite some real chaos. Show them that the King Wood is not only greedy, but he's utterly incompetent too. Hey, that's a secret. Beautiful female from the east, says Alfarius. Oh, we'll see. For the next stage of their scheme, the patricians must lower stability to 4 or less in 4 seasons. They already have that. Recruiting a wizard. In the east, Count King Israel stands on the ramparts of his castle, watching a flock of bats pass before the moon. Suddenly, the bats swirl down and begin to merge, coalescing into a black-clad figure. Subtly dramatic, I trust. Suitably dramatic, I trust. I can't read. Now, why did you want to meet me? If this isn't good, I'll give you a case of boils so hideous it'll make your own mother disown you. Estia. Here's King Israel. I thought we might have a common goal. The king has been overstepping his bounds recently, hasn't he? Well, the King's Watch did quarantine recently, killed off a highly unique strain that I would have enjoyed watching sweep the populace. So she's a Nurgle witch. Fine, I'll help you. If you take care of the bees for me, we should all rebel. My smug traveling company is very famous around the kingdom, says Overshade. Oh, did you say bees, says King Israel. Yes. On this plane, they're simple insects, but in the apiary, the world of dreams and magic, they're powerful and intelligent. Call themselves the dreams of being. They have an innate fondness for royalty and sometimes protect monarchs from magical interference, but they won't harm non-magical folk beyond the occasional sting. So you can deal with them. You mean our? You're excluding me from our deal, says Baron. You get a lower cut, Baron. I'm sorry. For the next stage of their scheme, the counts must lower all regions combined farming to 14 or less. Farming, 12. It's a little bit 15, I think. Gosh, keep quiet, says Overshade. Time to burn some fields. Okay. Since I am being a bit tyrannical this time around, I think it's fair that we cruel everyone. I think that's fine, you know? That's fair. If everyone's cruel, then, you know, everyone's okay. We need the money, you know? Fair enough, says Baron. We're both behind bars. Oh, Overshade's still talking to Baron. Does anyone want to complain about this? Or no, I hear no complaints. No one's complaining, it seems. I think it's fine. Get the tricolor out, says Justin. Oh no. Kicks the bucket out of the shadow past Overshade. Give counts 0 tax. I think the counts will. Very fair. I think everyone will get taxed. I mean, everyone will be taxed equally, you know? For the betterment. The gelatin. The tricolor and the gelatin. I understand the tricolor. What about the gelatin? What? Huh? Is gelatin part of rebellion? Okay, I'm going to confirm this tax. I'm going to cruel tax you all. Thank you for the money. Okay, if defiance is too high, one or more regions may consider rebelling. Rebelling it will stop the regions from advancing their scheme if they can't be taxed or take part in normal votes. March is on the verge of rebelling. Silver discovered. Roach has rebelled. Here's Adro Cero. Excellent news from the east, Your Highness. Prospectors have discovered deposits of silver on my land. Mining will begin. Wait, says Mastodon. Baron Mastodon waves an ancient parchment. The silver belongs to me. The deposit is on our side of the border, with the scroll proves it. The treasurer says, this could get nasty, Your Majesty. The border between the East and the March have always been contested. Nah, lies. I want to end. This is a Farius. What? Or Farius wants in on this deal or something. I told you about the silver first, says Adro Cero. I'm an honest man. We'll see. You can say the East owns the silver they claimed first. The March is entitled to the land. They have the paper that says so. Both regions must share in the silver deposit. I think we should say they should share, you know? Being the just and kind ruler I am, I think sharing is caring. And if we share it, people will be happy, right? I can put a golden choice on that. Paper could be forged. So what is your price to stake white? Alright, you bought me again. Okay. Awesome. Let's share. Mastodon, Roach, McGull, Baron, Overshade. Just as it goes B. I am such a kind and wonderful king. They shall share the silver deposit. Kind of favorite. Justinian is very unsocialist for someone who keeps calling for a revolution. Right. Count Adrosero and Baron Macedon exchange wary glances. As they shake hands, their smiles are very tight. Yes. Okay, the Marshes are gonna rebel. The Marsh is gonna rebel. Kind of saw it coming. I don't know why they want to rebel. But yeah, start a rebellion and we'll support you. Here's Overshade. Baron has sent word that he escaped from a nasty storm on his voyage. But Baron Roach hasn't been so lucky. He has blown off course and are running out of food. Your Majesty, says Lady Frostiron, surely in the interest of fairness, we should send some supplies. Bet depths below? Why, says Overshade. If he fell foul of a storm, that's his fault. But this is a boat race, not a competitive fast. Does he deserve to perish, my liege? Okay, what do we think? Why is Overshade a pat? Oh, Sai, welcome, Sai. He wanted to be a patrician. He said that suited his personality a bit more. Sai, you are a count this time around. We're starting a new game, and we're doing, I don't know, if people wanted to change around. Should 100% D. Send supplies to Lord Patrician Baron as a prize for weathering the storm. Or we can have the treasure, send supplies to Roach McGoal. We send supplies for Baron to Baron just because he went through the storm. That's amazing. The Barons must gather their own supplies. I think D. D's hilarious. What? Let's send it to Baron. He weathered the storm and did fine. He deserves it. What do you guys think? Monarch's on D? I'm on D. I'm with Baron on here. He deserves a reward. Various says D. I agree. Go D. Okay. I'll let you guys pick. Go D. Ooh, C and D. They're matched for now. Baron's is going D, or I voted D. I don't think. Okay. Looks like the people have spoken. Baron will get what he deserves. He shall receive the supplies. The barons are furious and demand impartial judgment from the king. But what is done is done. Barrels of preserved fruit, dried meat, and ship's biscuits are sent to Baron's boat, while the patricians praise the decision. Next year, you hear the Marcher boat is in the lead. The race is nearly over. The Marcher boat's in the lead? How? What? We've been supporting Baron this whole time. What? Oh no. I found 3 potential matches for you. 1 eligible young woman for each of the kingdom's 3 regions. Choose wisely, you'll be securing a powerful alliance. Yes, I know. Time to rebel. Your mother leads you to a great hall where she's arranged 3 portraits on easels. For now, each is covered by cloth. Alright, let's see them. Whisk away the first portrait. This is Marcella, the eldest daughter of the Eastern Sai dynasty. I met her at a party once, but all she did was squeak out a hello and run off. She seemed nice enough. She had a laboratory installed in her castle and spends most of her time there, conducting bizarre experiments. She's always planning something, they say, schemes within schemes. Intriguing. From the coast, we have Heronna, the wealthy heiress to noble patrician Roswell Gaming's estate. She wasn't originally the heiress, but her elder sister had an unfortunate accident. Welcome, Schleifer. Hi, Schleifer. How are you? She loves to go hunting, which isn't a common hobby among patricians. Apparently she has a dark side, though I don't know that much more about her. Sure, she's fun. And finally we have the March's offering. Tabetka, scion of the prestigious Justinian bloodline. A typical baroness, really. Loud and brash and self-absorbed, but mostly well-meaning. Hi, Schleifer. Schleifer, you are... Or Schleifer. You are a patrician. Welcome. She can always be found at the card table, drunk as a skunk, betting away her inheritance. Give her half a chance, and she'll expound at length how we should improve the lot of the peasants. Sounds like a laugh. I don't know about the Marcher one. What do you think, of course? By picking a candidate, you'll anger the other regions, but you'll gain a lifelong alliance. Rebecca will cheat on you. Seems like she might cheat on me, Baron. I think you might right. There's no way you'll marry someone from a rebel faction. Yeah, you're right. She is... Excuse me. He's patron on my fine establishment. Mary says go counts. Let's see the counts real quick. Again. This is Marcilla, eldest daughter of the Eastern Side Dynasty. I met her at a party once. All she did was seem nice enough. Laboratory. Games with the scheme. It's like, I do need a schemer on my side. Postal. Because we have Helena, the wealthy heiress to noble patrician Roswell. She is originally a heiress, but her elder sister died in an unfortunate accident. Loves to go hunting, which isn't a common hobby among the patricians, but apparently she has a dark side. East sounds the best, I think. Laboratory might be interesting. I agree with Adversaro here. Finally, we have the Marches offering Tabeka, sign of the prestigious Justinian bloodline, typical Baroness Aurelio. Loud, brash, and self-absorbed, but mostly well-meaning. Always be found at the card table, drunk as a skunk, yeah. Made my decision. East or coast? No, don't investigate the laboratory, says Sai. I'm thinking east or coast. What do you guys think? What does everyone else suggest? East, says Adversaro. It might be good to have an alliance between the counts and the patricians, in case the barons ever get out of line, you know. None, says Macedon. I don't know, Macedon. I want to marry someone, at least. I mean, I could marry, like, I don't know. Sai says the barons. Sai, why are you helping the barons? You want the barons to stay single, says Macedon. I don't really want to stay single. Keep options open. We could. We'd have to find someone else to marry. Am I still in the game? I accidentally closed it. You should be, Alfarius. Yeah, you're still in the game, Alfarius. You don't get kicked out. But Your Majesty, aren't you hiding your love for someone else? Oh. I have married someone else before, besides things. We can refuse to marry, I guess. I refuse to marry any of them. Without a marriage, you are alone. No alliances, no support. Not to mention an insult to the most powerful noble families of the kingdom. What could you possibly reason? I really think the East is good. I don't know. I've never married the East Eastern personality like that. That makes sense. I don't know. Someone below your station. I don't know, Overshade. Maybe I want to party. I want to party. I think the king likes Macedon secretly. What? No. Even if you don't marry, says Roach. You were always such an unruly child. The days of hedonism is behind you now. No matter what you think, you're supposed to be a king. You don't understand me, Mom. Kings don't have the luxury of freedom. You'll learn that sooner or later. I want freedom. Okay, end the season. Oh, Iron Choice. Get that authority up. Get rid of Monarch's vote. Counts can join the rebellion if they want. No silver? I've had word from a silver mine that on the border between the East and the March, Your Majesty. Oh, please tell me the counts are alright. The barons have made it encouraging to take the silver themselves. But the East fought back and seized control of the mines. They made a tidy profit off it too. Well, good job, Counts. You did good. Opening strike. The time has come, says Roach. This kingdom has grown soft under the weak and ineffectual rule of King Wood. As usual, it's up to us barons to fix things. With violence, says Roach. Aye, too right. Let's march to the capital and kick some heads in, says Mastodon. Aw, in good time, but we're barons of the march. Let's live up to that reputation, eh? Let's be clever. But I want to kick some heads, says Macedon. Oh, there'll be plenty of that, but first let's think carefully about where to strike first. We can launch a preemptive strike against the patricians to cripple their military capabilities. If we suspect the counts may join our cause, we can call them to war. They'll be more likely to join us if the king's authority is low. We could also call upon the church to condemn the king, or finally, you could send an assassin to nip this in the bud. What do you guys want to do? So, barons can launch a preemptive attack on the patricians, 80% military roll. You can call upon the counts to join your cause, or you can petition the support of the church. Or you can send an assassin after the king. Justinian goes A, Roach and Macedon are going C. Okay, Lady Frostiron says, petition for the support of the church. Oh no, you're gonna call a crusade. It's in the Pleiades. Overlord Pleiades, like the battle maids. I see, Baron. Are you choosing the option with... They want fun. That's how we roll. Thank you for meeting me with your holiness. Your message was most heartfelt. How could I turn down those in need? We are all the Ninth God's children, after all. Oh, I couldn't agree more. And on that subject, the church has been suffering lately, hasn't it? The king hasn't been giving you the support you deserve. They don't deserve it. Alas, it is true. The king has strayed far from the light of the ninth. It breaks my heart, but a king with so little concern for the kingdom's spiritual health can scarcely be considered a king at all. Now, Emmy, on the other hand, if she ever finds herself on the throne, she would be sure to make a substantial contribution to the church's coffers. Oh. God officially abandoned the king. No, come on, guys. Now, you know I care not for money. I only care about what's best for the kingdom, says the Archbishop. And what's best for the kingdom is a monarch who cares about the church. I'll lend you my full support gladly. The march is now zealous. Thank you, your holiness. Go with God. The march, they're what are they? Crusaders now. The barons are already rebelling, Alfarius. Faithful followers of both the Ninth God and the King are thoroughly shaken by the church officially throwing their weight behind the rebels. Their loyalties are torn in half. The East is now outraged. Military is now mediocre in the East. Alliance is growing. Military is weak in the coast. Thousands of soldiers desert to join the rebellion, fearing for their souls. Okay, March is really strong now. Ooh. Rebellion. At long last, the barons have reached their boiling point. You are confronted in your throne room by Baron Justinian, his boots stomping mud all over your nice carpet. The barons of the march are sick of your lies and tyranny. We'll give you soft city-dwelling bastards a proper kicking. We'll be fighting for Emmy, the true queen. Oh, you dare insult me? This is a formal declaration of war. The next time we see each other will be on the battlefield. I don't think I'll see you. Seize him! Or maybe one day I will see your head on a spike. Seize that man! Come along now. Traitors get the chop. What? But you can't do this. I'm an envoy. See? See how the king's tyranny grows worse by the day? Goodbye, Justinian. Shall take arms alongside the barons, says Alfarius. Your watchman wastes no time. Baron Justinian is dragged out into the courtyard, his head struck from his shoulders. I would have said, long live the Republic, says Justinian. I didn't expect them to move so boldly, your majesty. Yeah, I know, they just walked into my castle chambers and, thought they could get away. Baron Justinian is dead. Ironic that the most vocal rebel get beheaded first, yeah. Long live the ruinous powers. What are our chances against the rebels? Let me put it this way, your majesty. Everyone in the palace who understands the situation has wet themselves. How'd it get this bad? The leader of the rebellion is Roach McGoll. As reason for the uprising, he's citing your past transgressions, mainly your greedy plundering of royal tombs. Oh yeah, I remember that. Urged to murder. Rising. Yes, your majesty. Hold on to that feeling. You'll need it. So this is it. A civil war? That's right, your majesty. The kingdom is divided. There will be a lot of death and suffering before all this is over. I can't wait. I'll go dig out the trebuchets. Okay, rebellion is happening in season. Okay. Let's continue. So now the March and the Counts are rebelling. An opening strike. Let's start with that. Here's Roach McGull. My dear Count of the East, thank you for joining us in this righteous war against the tyrant King Wood. It was in our best interest. Enemy of my enemy, after all that, you know. Roach says Nighthawk Alliance. Oh, patricians, we must abandon the tyrant. Aw, you don't want to abandon me, patricians. Well, before you commit troops, you must decide where to direct your opening strike. We can launch a preemptive strike against the patricians to cripple their military capabilities. If we suspect the patricians may join our cause, we can call them to war. They'll be more likely to join us if the king's authority is low. Finally, you could send off an assassin to nip this in the bud. Dishonorable, of course, but convenient. What do the counts wish to do? They can do a preemptive attack against the patricians, call upon the patricians to join the cause, or send an assassin after the king. Baron is right. I have no honor guard. Sai and Apharius are going A and B. What do the counts wish to do? Please go B, says Overshade. They shall launch a preemptive attack against the patricians. It is decided. We'll support you. No. The counts launch a surprise attack on the coast, slashing and burning their way across fields and farmlands. Pitiful. They catch a regiment of the coastal army unawares and spring in an ambush, slaughtering them to a man. Common folk whisper that the battleground will be stained for red for generation. So they won in their military. The rebels gain a victory point. The military on the coast is now helpless, and farming is now needful. Patricians will help you, idiots, says Apharius. The patricians have 0. They can't help. Most pleasing. Down with the king, says Sai. Oh, this makes me happy. They are fighting among each other? Mainly because you just destroyed our crops and men, says Baron. The eastern soldiers return home in triumph. Aw, leaving the coast devastated in their wake. Good job, men. Spread the chaos. Destroy the kingdom. More treachery. First says, I'm sorry. Dire news, your majesty. The east has sent a battalion of their finest soldiers to support the barons in the field. They have turned against us? Afraid so. The counts have formally joined the rebellion, declaring you a tyrant. As reason for the uprising, they're citing your past transgressions, mainly your greedy plundering of the royal tombs. I won't lie, your majesty, the odds are stacked against us now. Ah, a great battle. Your majesty, the patricians' army is worthless. Just a few old men in beardless youths. There are no real soldiers left in the coast. Yeah, they got devastated. Without troops, there's not much we can do. I suggest we start negotiating a surrender. Surrender? But they'll kill me. Your marshal shuffles her feet awkwardly. Aye, they will. Okay. Oh, Sir MP, welcome. How are you? Hello. You are a count. You are currently rebelling against me. Nonsense. We'll never surrender. Whatever you say, your majesty, but our cause is doomed. I'll prepare for a siege. With no army to speak of, you can do nothing but stockpile food and wait for the barons to come and lay siege. In the season. Fastest game ever, says Justin. It was pretty quick. Oh, let's do an auction. What do you guys want to build before, the kingdom is destroyed? We could do faith, trade, farming, authority. I like that, authority. Farming, stability. I'll let you guys vote. I don't even care. Not even a fight. No, there wasn't even a fight. The patricians had no military. The counts burned their military down, or, preemptive strike. And that worked out. I gave them a 100% chance, I guess. Seraphy put 999 on F. Mastodon puts 1 on F. Seraphy put 1 on F. Baron put 1 on E. We will slaughter anyone in the capital to a man. Roach puts... I don't think you have that much money, Roach. 9,999. S on putts, 3 on A. Won't even bother spending money. None of this is crucial to me, really, says Adrosero. Yeah, you could save your money. Damn, Count, we would abandon him. Build for a dynasty. Let's see what was funded. The prison was funded. Serpy, who just joined, spent 1,000 money. I think that was all his money. Yeah, he spent all of his money on the prison. Welcome. And Roach McGull spent 250 on a cathedral to build faith within the march. Back home, welcome home. Or welcome back home. Welcome back, King Israel. How's your haircut? Did you like it? I have a prison. Good job. Sorry, can I be thrown in the prison? March onwards. Triumph of the Rebellion. Before long, the great combined army of the barons and counts sprawl outside your city walls. Confident in their victory, they mount their assault immediately. Their fighting lasts all night, and the sun rises on the scene of carnage and chaos. The main gates were breached at midnight, but since you've heard nothing outside but screams and howls of clash of blades. Half the capital is in flames. Soldiers rush back and forth, shouting panicked orders. Without your marshal to lead them, they're like headless chickens. The royal court is empty except you, brooding on your throne. You wait and stew. Outside, the screams and the clashes get louder. Finally, your spymaster arrives, out of breath, her face stained by smoke and blood. They'll be here any moment, your majesty. You must saddle your horse and escape the city. I know of a secret passage. They call you a tyrant, yet they murder our peasants and cripple our foods, says Baron. We win. I am not an honorable king. I'll admit that now. I wasn't the best king either. I have really no investment in the kingdom. So there's no reason for me to stay, really. Show me where to go. You follow the spymaster down through a hidden trapdoor behind your throne. The capital is lost, but you can get it back. The patricians have agreed to shelter you while you plot your revenge. Really? The patricians are helping me. At least some people are loyal. After crawling down a secret tunnel for what feels like hours, you spill out into a leafy courtyard. A pair of horses are waiting. You saddle them up and hear a wet thud behind you, followed by the sound of something rolling across the floor. Your spymaster is lying dead on the ground, her head missing. Baron Roachmagol stands over the body, flanked by dozens of soldiers, his longsword stained red. You killed the spymaster. Here's Roachmagol. Never liked her. Ideas above her station. So you knew about this escape route. Not the only one with spies, says Roachmagol. With a triumphant smirk, Roachmagol makes a sharp gesture. The marcher soldiers step forward, crossbows at the ready. Next time, your majesty, don't underestimate the barons. We'll keep this kingdom safe from empires and tyrants. Adrus, fight. Brace ourselves or turn and run. What shall we do? Fight and die, says Alfarius. I guess we shall fight. Fight! Not a coward, die with glory. Empty hands, you can do little against armor and swords. You've given a vicious beating, and the fight drains out of you. Instead of killing you, the soldiers seize you and drag you back toward the palace. The ordeal isn't over. After a week rotting in your own dungeon, you're marched out into the public platform, jeered by thousands of peasants. You cringe under a barrage of rotten fruit and fresh dung. Baron Roachmagol sits in the front row, grinning. The rebels have won. The capital has been taken. You are a former king. Authority is now spineless. Treasury is now down. The executioner waits silently, holding an axe bigger than you. If you have any last words, now's the time. Everything I did for the kingdom. Or I'll be heading off then. Or we could say, is it too late to abdicate? I'll be heading off then. You place your head on the block. The executioner lifts his massive axe. Wait, you suddenly thought of a much better last words. You turn to the executioner to tell him, but the axe is already falling. Thunk. Your head bounces. into Roach McGull's lap, and your reign comes to a gruesome end. Okay, you guys can vote for the next leader. Emmy or Dimitri? Emmy seemed like the one that got mentioned the most. They want Dimitri though. Okay. Well, it looks like the Marchers didn't win. Maybe. The Barons are gonna get robbed, lol. 7 noble votes voted for the next monarch to be Dimitri. The Counts are victorious! Having lost the rebellious barons, King Wood was dragged out of the palace and decapitated in the city square. The barons, led by Roach McGull, launched a rebellion that toppled the king and devastated the kingdom, but when the dust cleared, they weren't quick or strong enough to seize the throne themselves. As a reward for staying loyal to the king, the top patricians were beheaded. In public, the survivors swore loyalty to the new regime. In private, they swore vengeance. The Counts joined the rebellion alongside the barons. In the aftermath, they were the natural choice to take the throne. Dimitri was crowned to half-hearted cheers from the traumatized common folk. Yeah. You have done nothing. Hooray! Yeah, good job. Good job, Counts. You did good. Sadly, the barons didn't really get anything, despite doing like all the work. Absolutely ruined their region. Join in one rebellion. Good job, Sturmpy. Victory is ours. It's a very short game. Nobles. The wealthiest noble was Baron. Good job, Baron. The poorest noble was Justinian. Kingdom. Our kingdom is kind of in ruins, especially the patrician territory. The patricians have a lot of trade, but everything else isn't doing so well. I mean, they got good faith too. Not too bad. Okay. But I put the mods in the Discord. Thank you. In the Hearts of Iron? Oh, okay. You made a thing. Or is dead. Wait for it. We want to keep going? How long have I been streaming? Is this the last game? Maybe. I don't think I could handle Hoi 4. Hoi 4 takes way too long. Barony on or off stream? Oh, around 4 hours? It says 1 hour on something on stream. 4 hours? I may want to... Baron says he wants to play Barony. I don't want to burn myself out too much. You restarted the stream before. That is true. I did restart the stream. So it is longer than it seems. Restart the stream Barony then? Maybe. Quick Hunger game? Good. Yeah, we're done with King of the Castle. We may do some... How about a quick Marbles just to kind of mellow out again. And then we'll maybe decide what we're gonna do. Because we can do... I want to try Barony. I want to play that. Let's play quick Marbles while we have everyone here. And then we'll decide. Because I am hungry. But I am fine with playing a little bit of Barony. Oh, let me turn off the extension. Turn off, deactivate. Stream Barony. We can stream Barony, but I may have to take a break because I am tired. Okay, community maps. Dangerous. Yeah, we want something. Fun King Crank. 10 seconds. What? Preparing it beforehand. Breaks are fine too. Okay, thank you, Baron. Try this one. Fierce Chaotic Night. No. Laser World. Let's try Laser World. That seems fun. Okay. Looks kind of cool. Right, do exclamation point, exclamation play to join. You'll be thrown in. Macedon's here, Justinian, King Israel, Baron. Sai is here. Why don't cause me to lag this time again? I hope. No. King Israel's here. Let me play as well. Overshade's here. I'll play. Thank you, King Israel, for reminding me. Okay, are we good now? Are we ready? Yes, we're ready. Yep. Okay. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Low start. Overshade is in the lead just by default. All cheats. I'm right behind him. Sai is right behind me. Sting's right behind Sai. Through this spinny thing. I'm in first somehow. Overshade and everyone else is getting stuck in that. Sai is in second now, I think. King Israel is actually really close, pretty much up with Sai. Overshade and Justinian are going right behind King Israel. Baron and Macedon are coming. Jeez, this is kind of hard to look at. There's a bit of a drop after the laser thing of death. Why is this so slow? Who thought this would be fun? Where's the speed? What is that? Look at that. Oh, Justinian overtook Overshade right there. Okay. Sai and King Israel's here. They're coming. This is like a snail race. Okay. Sai is right behind me. Overshade's coming, and King Israel's right behind Overshade, I think. Justinian, Baron, and Macedon are all in a group. Going. Comes Sai. They're going down. Overshade is following right behind Sai, King Israel, and then we have Baron, then Macedon, then Justinian. I'm coming out of this place, wherever this is. Falling once again. Oh, this is painfully slow. Alright, I'm here. Oh, Overshade knocked Sai. Sai's in second. Overshade's in third. King Israel's in fourth. Baron's right behind King Israel. It looks like Baron may have overtaken King Israel. I've fallen. Sai is going. Oh, Overshade got a boost of speed somehow. He's rolling real fast. And Macedon are still falling. Now we need to go through this. Okay. Macedon is in second now. He somehow jumped up. Sai is trying to get through that. Me and Macedon are in the lead. See if Macedon overtakes me or not. We fall into a golf course? Fall into the wind. Like, I may have won that first. I don't know. Let's see where everyone else is at. We're still stuck back here. Overshade goes next. Then gets hit back. Rigged. Okay, Baron, Justinian, and Overshade are stuck up here. Sai is still trying to get through. Oh, Sai, I'm sorry. You were in second, but you got kind of pushed out of that. Justinian, Overshade, and Baron. Justinian is in the lead. Baron right behind him, and Baron or Shade after Justinian. Justinian falls first. Overshade and Baron following. All right. King Israel and Sai are still stuck. This is sorry, Sai. You're kind of cheated out of that win. I'm keeping this lobby hostage, says Sai. You are. Oh, Sai and King Israel finally made it in. It looks like King Israel might win before Sai, but maybe Sai can somehow get in front of King Israel. Main character or Sai? Let's see. King Israel falls. Sai, can you do something funky? Oh, looks like Sai got cheated out of second place. You rigged the game, didn't you? I did not. I did win though. So I got first. Macedon came right behind me. He got 243. Justinian got 330. Overshade got 332. Baron got 334. King Israel got 414. Psy 415. Rigged. You win it, automatically rigged. That's how it works, King Israel. I just can't win. All right, all right. Yeah, I may take a break, find something to eat, talk with family or something, because I'm a little burnt out. And we'll play some Barony later. Baron, we may do a little test run or something before we stream it. Okay, Baron's cool with that. Awesome. And then we'll probably stream it because I do want to stream Barony. We'll see. We will see. All right. Thank you guys for watching and coming and participating. I really appreciate it. And I appreciate you new guys coming in, even though we ended the stream pretty early for y'all. Take care. I love fam. Yeah. Hey, love you guys. I appreciate it. Thanks for joining. You guys, all of y'all have a good day. You're welcome. Thank you, Justin. I appreciate it. Let me know when you're ready. Okay, I'll let you know, Baron. Thank you. Tidied up the Discord categories. Thank you, Overshade. I appreciate that. Bye. I'll see you, Overshade. Bye, Sai. Bye, King Israel, Baron, Justin again, Overshade. Who else? Adrosero. I got your name wrong. Adrosero. I'll see ya. Have a good day, man. I think that's everyone in the immediate chat. All right. I'll see y'all next time. Have a good day.